Hi all, and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV seasonal event video. This time it is Valentiones Day 2023 edition, To Thine Own Love Be True, and this seasonal event runs from Wednesday the 1st of February to Wednesday the 15th or the 16th, depending on where you are situated. And this event can be found in Old Gridania, and the scope is as follows. Suited for affection, Lisette de Valentione's gaze is sultry, yet her eyes wander uneasily, and the requirements to be a part of this is to be at least level 15, and you need to have done It's Probably Pirates. And you are looking for Lisette de Valentione in Old Gridania. And here are the event items. You have gear for male adventurers and gear for female adventurers, and they are as follows. Vested Emissary's Tire Coffer, Valentione's Emissary Hat, Emissary's Jacket, Emissary Bottoms, and Emissary's Boots. And you also have Eat Chocolate Emote and Valentione's Heart Desk. And the items awarded upon completion of the quest will be determined by the gender of your character at that time, and certain items available during previous iterations of the event can be obtained from the house Valentione made. And as per usual, when in the event, I will only read out information and dialogue. And having said that, let's jump into it. Welcome to the Valentiones Day event of 2023. If you enjoyed this video or the channel, I would love it if you hit that like and subscribe button. And having said that, let's get into the event. Suited for affection, Lisette de Valentione's gaze is sultry, yet her eyes wander uneasily. This quest is available for a limited time only. Accept. As starlight kisses sky above, so too eternal beams my love. Though dusk may drown the world in grey, the night shall taste. Hi, hello there. If it isn't my hero of zeal, my champion of cherishers, 'tis as ever a pleasure to meet you in this rosiest of seasons. If you have a moment, I should be much obliged to hear your thoughts upon a certain matter of the heart. Of my heart, to be precise. You see, my sister Astrid has been demanding to lead the celebrations this year, yet while her enthusiasm does her credit, I simply cannot shirk my responsibilities as head emissary of Ardor. No matter what I say, she refuses to budge on the matter, but perhaps she would heed reason were it to come from an impartial party, and such a charming one at that. So I beg you, will you not try to talk some sense into her? Astrid, I heard what my sister told you, but I simply must be allowed to oversee the festivities this year. I have my reasons. Lisette herself has a love, yet she devotes all her time and energy to the happiness of others when she should be focusing on her own. I must confess, I didn't always approve my sister's choice of partner. With his lowly upbringing, I had believed War Defense didn't deserve her. But through my work as an emissary, I've come to realize that such things as birth and station matter not so long as there is love. And you should be embracing this occasion to foster that love, instead of worrying about others. Look here, Astrid. I appreciate your concern, I do, but the reputation of House Valentione hinges on the success of these celebrations. As lady of the house, I've been able to ensure that everything has gone smoothly year in and year out. Failure is not an option. You understand this, yes? I know this full well, sister, and I won't fail us. I even have the assistance of our new emissary in training. What do you think, adventurer? say? I say, leave it to Astrid, and if I make you feel better, I'll help too. Will this emissary in training spend more time helping or, training? Well now, who am I to turn away an offer of help from such a charming adventurer? Yes, with your good self watching over Astrid, I believe I can entrust this year's celebration to her with an easy heart. I hereby leave our legacy in your hands. So long as you stay true to your heart, you will surely do us proud. And even should something go right, no, there is little I cannot fix with my indubitable charms. Right then. I suppose I'll go and embrace the spirit of the season. Oh, with Lisette gone, we may finally begin our work. Speaking of which, I must immediately impose upon you. Originally, I was meant to make the rounds with Emilie, our new recruit, to advertise the event we shall be hosting later on. However, now that I have officially assumed my sister's responsibilities, I am required to remain here at her post. Might you accompany Emilie in my stead? Thank you. Pray wait a moment while I fetch her. In love's fine season, our task is one, to spread gay tidings to all, and one, allow me to present our new apprentice of affection. Yes, well, the dress is quite a departure from my usual attire, but if I am to follow in Lisette's footsteps, I naturally must adopt her lovely image. Emilie. Nice to meet you, adventurer. My name is Emilie, and it will be my pleasure to advertise the festivities together. Let Emilie know when you are ready to fly forward on the wings of ardor and spread the word of our happy congregation. Seasonal event, quest accepted. Go forth, my sweet cherubs of passion, deliver your message of love and return hither once you're done. Shall we be off then? This being my first time promotion an event, I'm not certain how to start talking to strangers. May I ask you to take the lead? Thank you. I'll be sure to observe you closely. Now then, shall we first head to the Leatherworkers Guild? I dare say some folk there will be interested in our event. Emilie's now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Emilie behind by entering a different area or by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Emilie accompany you again, return and speak with her at the original location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your guest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. What will you do? Discuss Valentione's Day. Look, you can just see the amphitheater from here. I simply love Valentione's Day. The soft colors, the hearts, the adorable costumes. I'm so glad I found the courage to ask Lisette if I could become an emissary. It's nothing short of a dream come true. Let's do our best to gather a big crowd. Looks like I'm early. Wonder if there's something to do to pass the time. What will you say? Come and celebrate Valentione's Day with us. Hearken thee for Valentione's Day, that grand celebration of ardor and affection is come once more. Amazing! I can imagine Lisette herself delivering such a delightful invitation. Valentione's Day celebrations are being held at Piko's Amphitheater. There will be costumes and merrymaking and a special congregation wherein participants profess their love. Please join us if you have the time. Idle resident. Well now, that does sound like fun. I'll head over at once. My thanks for letting me know. That went well. Let's keep up the good work. Next, let's head to the Shaded Bower on the way to the markets. Oh, and I shall try taking the lead this time. Your example was most inspiring. Discuss gifts. There's no shortage of Valentione's gifts to choose from at the markets. By all accounts, the most popular chocolate is from the Bismarck. Are you planning to give a special someone a gift too? Assuming you have the skills, they say nothing conveys your feelings quite like chocolates you made yourself. And if you're thinking flowers, a red azalea rose never fails to please. Let's do our best. Relaxing resident. Nothing feels so fine as finishing up a good day's work. Hearken thee for Valentione's Day, that grand celebration of ardor and affection is come once more. We are hosting Valentione's Day celebration at Piko's Amphitheater. Come join us for refreshments, costumes, and a special event wherein participants proclaim their affections. A handsome invitation from a handsome lass. How could I refuse? I'll bring my wife too. She loves her festivals. Wonderful! We look forward to seeing you there. Handsome. If anything, I want to be winsome. I'll just have to try harder next time, I suppose. Well, let's make our way through the ebony stalls and to the Cantor's Eye. Discuss the Centaur's Eye. This is my brother-in-law's shop. He proposed to my sister on Valentione's Day. They've been inseparable ever since. Let's do our best. Contemplative resident. A very good morning to you, miss. Do you not simply adore this sweet season of ardor and affection? Oh, you're one of Valentione's Day people, I take it. Indeed I am. Over at Piko's Amphitheater, we are hosting a delightful event with gorgeous costumes to try on and an opportunity to speak of love to your heart's content. Well now, what a passionate and dashing emissary you are. Thank you for the invitation and good luck with the festivities. Dashing. I know it was said in kindness, but no. This is no time to complain, not when Astrid is trying so hard to do her sister proud. She was hesitant about the dress, said that such attire doesn't become her, but she donned it anyway in order to be like Lisette, and she positively shines in it, don't you think? It was to help her shine even brighter that I decided to wear this suit. I believed it would serve to provide contrast when we were side by side on stage. But this simply isn't me. I've always preferred to look ladylike, adorable, and being called handsome and dashing reminds me how far from myself I am right now. I need to persevere, I know this. It isn't the time to be selfish, and yet... What will you say? I don't think having preferences is selfish. I'm sure Astrid would want you to feel comfortable. Truly. Then perhaps I will speak with Astrid about it. I'll need a moment to gather my thoughts, but let's meet back at the amphitheaters shortly. Ah, there you are. I tried gathering my thoughts, but still don't know how I should broach this subject with Astrid. Nevertheless, I'm determined to speak with her, and I would be grateful for your presence. But welcome back, my messengers of messages. How fared your efforts? Oh, splendidly. We met many souls eager to celebrate this season of love. But, if I may, there's something I wish to discuss with you. Later, perhaps? You're looking a little pale. Astrid, are you feeling well? Oh, fret not, Emilie. I am simply blanched with anticipation for today's most lovely events. Piqued with pleasure, as it were. Weak with it, I mean. Oh, who am I fooling? The truth is, people have been bombarding me with compliments on my appearance. Every second person says that I look sweet or adorable, and it's been positively exhausting. As a daughter of nobility, I know I ought to desire such praise. Beauty and grace are highly commendable virtues in our circles, after all. But one day I met a knight, a fellow daughter of a noble house, and I find myself drawn to her strength and gallantry. Our famous ancestor, Countess Arabella, was also a skilled warrior, you know. Alas, I've never had the physical disposition for such a rigorous calling. And though I find comfort in incorporating the spirit of chivalry into my guise and mannerism, if I'm to be an emissary worthy of succeeding Lisette, I must accept the attire that comes with the position, and set aside my own preferences. What will you say? Emilie would be happy to trade outfits with you. Embracing one's own preference is also an expression of love, self-love. It may be said that to prefer is to love. Still, as an emissary, I can't allow my personal concerns to interfere with my duty. Astrid, I know your feelings all too well, for I have them too, though in reverse to you. I find it uplifting to be called sweet or adorable, yet I feel anything but in this handsome suit. As emissaries of love, our duty is to help people embrace their hearts. But how are we to do this if we don't embrace our own? If we don't love ourselves and pursue our own happiness? Right, Emilie, you're absolutely right. There I was, chiding Lisette for ignoring her own happiness, yet here I am, guilty of doing the very same thing. In order to become a great emissary like my sister, I had believed that I needed to emulate her completely, but that isn't the case. No, As my sister herself advised, I need to stay true to my heart. Only then can I hope to become the best emissary that I can be. Were it not for your encouragement, Astrid and I might have continued to be miserable, trying to be someone we're not. Thank you for helping us to be true to ourselves. Come, Emilie, let us trade outfits at once. Lisette de Valentione. Just so, to succeed, someone doesn't mean you have to imitate them. Now that Astrid has learned this, she's truly ready to take over the Valentione legacy. Core defense, which means we can start considering our future in earnest. Among other things, I still need to pay my respects to your family. Yep, yes, well, we'll get around to it soon enough. Ishgard wasn't built in a day, you know. Suited for affection. Frilled Emissary's attire coffer. Abandoned chest containing a complete set of Valentione Emissary's attire. Complete. Seasonal event. Quest complete. You now have access to the Valentione Ceremony seasonal instance. To enter the venue, speak with the House Valentione Servant at Mikedos Amphitheater. The Valentione Ceremony is an instance designed for a party of 2. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. In the event that you register for the ceremony alone, your partner will be found via the matching system. Achievement unlocked. To thine own self be true. The day's crowning event is about to begin. Adventurer folk from all walks will speak of their greatest love while dressed in the latest Valentione fashions. You'll be staying to watch, of course. Stay for the event. Whose presentation will you watch? The face of adventure and a foster of flora. The soul of wood and a great oak in the making. Infatuated emissaries. Astrid, please give a warm welcome to Gridania's very own Mother Mione and Fufucha. Tell us, what inspired you to participate in today's event? Mione. I thought I'd use this opportunity to advertise the Adventurers Guild, which operates at the Caroline Canopy. To those seeking adventure, or a scrumptious eel pie, look no further. Fufucha, and I'm here representing the Botanists Guild. We hope to cultivate a fondness of flora in one and all. Emilie, there's no better way to express one's love than in the company of like-minded friends. Please share with us what it is that you love. Well, I can't speak of love without mentioning tea. Whether I'm enjoying a cup of brewing or brewing a pot for a weary soul, tea brings me joy like little else. We serve only the finest teas at the Caroline Canopy, and I hope you'll all come and try some. There's a drop for every taste. To that, I can attest, though admittedly my own adoration lies more with the leaf than the beverage. Be it herbs or fruits or flowers, it's my passion and purpose to understand nature's bounty for the benefit of both mankind and the star. Well now, if tea and flowers aren't absolutely perfection for the season of doting, I invite you all to seek out the Carline Canopy and the Botanist's Skill to treat yourselves and your loved ones. Thank you, Mother Mion and Fufucha. Whose presentation will you watch? The Soul of Wood and a Great Oak in the Making. We welcome to the stage two Gridanian mainstays, Timber Master Beatin and Jan Nikolaus. Tell us, what inspired you to participate in today's event? Beatin: that should be evident. I decided to share my wood with the world. Nicolio: I'm here with Old Beat, the Timber Master, to keep watch over him, I suppose. Oh, but I'm also hoping to find more younglings to play with us in the Acorn Orchard. So a hail to the new friends and timber enthusiasts. Lovely. Without further ado then, what is it that you love? Beatin: your query is simple, but how does one aptly describe the fire kindled within a carpenter's breast at the sight of a quarter cleft plank? The thrill of taking hardwood in hand, stroking it end to end, feeling every knot and grain against your fingertips. No words could do such euphoria justice. What he's saying is, wood is great? As for me, I love all my friends as well as the carpenters who built our play equipment. That includes the Timber Master, of course. Marvelous! Those with a love of wood, the Carpenter's Guild has what you desire and more. And young ones who wish to play, don't be shy, run along to the Acorn Orchard and get to know Nicolio. Thank you for joining us. Whose presentation will you watch? Infatuated Emissaries. Astrid, may I have a warm welcome for Lisette de Valentione and her beloved, Sir Hortefance. Tell us, what inspired you to participate in today's event? Well, I could hardly forgo this splendid production of Ardor and Affection hosted by my very own Emissaries of Love. Precisely. We are here to support you, and I suppose I'd like to profess my passions a little as well. How romantic! You have our audience captivated already. Tell us all about your love. Well, my love, my angel is... Oh, how am I to aptly summarize such feelings? Ever since my darling Lisette, my goddess, first descended upon me as I lay collapsed amongst a pillow of drifts, I knew that I could never love another. Even now, when she gathers me into her milky arms, I... What are you doing? Saying such embarrassing things out loud? And what's even more is... I don't dislike it. When you bare your heart to me like that, it makes me think of all I'd like to bear in return. And we seem to be out of time. Perhaps these two love doves can continue their conversation somewhere private. Thank you very much. host, Valentione Servant. Greetings and welcome, my lady. If you wish to undertake the Valentione ceremony, I should be pleased to assist you. What would you like to do? Undertake the Valentione ceremony. Learn about the Valentione ceremony. What is the Valentione ceremony? The Valentione ceremony is a series of light-hearted trials that measure the affinity between two souls. You should be pleased that the ceremony serves as your first step together on the journey of love. The Valentione ceremony is an instant sign for a party of two. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. In the event that you register for the ceremony alone, your party will be found via the matching system. What happens in the ceremony? The ceremony comprises two trials, which are collectively known as the trials of the moon. Overcoming them will require cooperation, communication, patience, such things as form the foundation of a strong relationship. The Valentione ceremony is made up of two minigames, till Mag do us part and cards beat as one. Upon the completion of both, you will receive an affinity rating for your party. Tell me about the first trial. In the first trial, you and your partner must make your way through an obstacle-filled maze. Though you each will have your own path, you must avoid straying far from one another, lest your bond be broken. In the trial Till Mag do us part, you and your partner are joined by a magical chain. Straying too far from one another will cause the chain to break, during which time the affinity bar will slowly drain. Being attacked by moonwheels will also drain the bar. If the bar is completely drained, the duty will end in failure and you will be ejected from the instance. Completing time and remaining affinity influence your final rating will determine your bonus for the second trial. Cards beat as one. Tell me about the second trial. The second trial challenges your powers of recollection and reasoning, while calling on a bit of luck and cooperation for good measure. Trial Cards Beat as One is a card matching game. 12 cards will be laid out and couples must cooperate to turn over matching pairs. If you guess incorrectly, you will be required to select again until all cards have been matched. The number of incorrect guesses influences your final affinity rating. Pukty Piko. Salutations, adventure! You'll be pleased to hear that my darling party now has a name. Kupo! Say hello to lovely Mag friend Lovebird, or as I simply call him, Lovebird. Now that the other combinations quite seem to stick. Quack-quack! Come on, one, come all. The passionate flames of Valentione's day, vigorously stoked by none other than Bird the Beloved himself, roar brightly, eager to consume you. My beloved is the daughter of aristocracy, whereas not a drop of noble blood runs through my veins. It is for this reason, perhaps, that Astrid so disapproved of our union, but her insistence that Lisette and I enjoy this season together bodes happily for us indeed. Thank you for your assistance, charming adventure. By your stalwart support, the lovely Lisette has relinquished her post without any regret. From now on, it's Astrid's era. I can hardly wait to see the celebration of ardor and affection she has in store for us. Pray join us in contemplation during this most auspicious season of love. I, Rodrigold, shall be glad to provide all ailing hearts with sound and rational assistance. Good eve to you, adventurer. May the flowers of love ever blossom in your heart. If you should desire to learn more of Valentione's day festivities, please do not hesitate to ask. I shall be only too eager to share with you everything I know. We of the proud Ishgardian House Valentione spread ourselves across Eorzea this day in the hope that we may give budding sweethearts courage to take their first steps together. Hearts across this fair realm torment themselves with unspoken ardors, and thus have we crafted events to inspire even the shyest of souls to confess their hidden feelings. Ballroom Etiquette, Valentione's Dangers. An illustrated manual detailing how to consume one's Valentine chocolates without decorating oneself with unseemly evidence. Used to learn Eat Chocolate Emote. Purchase one copy. Valentione's Heart Desk. You learn the Emote Eat Chocolate. Well, I think this will be the end of the Valentiones adventure for now. I might add the minigames at a later point, but for now, it is time to say bye-bye and good luck. Thank you for watching this seasonal event in Final Fantasy XIV. It's Valentine's Day 2023. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I would love it if you dropped a sub or a like, and if I saw you again in future videos. But for now, it is time to say bye-bye.